Friday afternoon, and in 25 hours, we'll be in Koh Phi Phi, or we'll be stuck in an airport going crazy somewhere. We're Mark and Bec, a middle-aged travel couple, one in our mid-40s.
Thank you.
And one in our early 50s. Over the last 25 years, we've been to over 45 different countries.
So we've got a 3-hour trip to the airport. The trip hasn't even started and I'm already tired.
So we're 2 hours in and we've just pulled into BP inbound servo here to grab some food. Rebecca wants some nugs at McDonald's. Let's go. Okay, pit stop taken. Had a snack. Now time to go the next hour until we get to Busy Beaver Airport parking, and then we'll get transferred across to the airport. Okay, so we just pulled into Busy Beaver parking. This is where we park all the time. So trip is 3.5 hours in so far and plenty to go. Let's go and get our shuttle to the airport.
It's 8:25 and we finally made it to the airport.
It's now 9 p.m. Bags checked in, boarding passes issued. Melbourne Airport is always an inconvenience, so baggage issues, always baggage issues. One of the slowest airports in the world to get your bags. When you land, not generally when you're going out like today, but yeah. I've lost Rebecca somewhere in here. I better guard the key card so she's not buying heaps of stuff. For the privilege of having 2 pints of lemon cider here in Melbourne Airport, $26 Australian, that would be around $17 US, I guess, or £13 for 270ml glasses. It's 10:45 and people are starting to line up for our flights. We're in boarding group 4, so they haven't called us yet. They've only called 1, 2 and 3, so we're near the front of the plane, so we've got to wait for everyone else to board. So it's 10 past 11 and we're in our seats. 20 minutes to take off, which means about probably 22 minutes until I'm asleep.
Maybe 19.
Maybe 19, maybe before takeoff. I'm pretty tired, so yeah, let's hope this part of the 8-hour flight goes quick. By the time we leave at 11:30, we are 7 hours into this journey. So Rebecca, how much sleep did you get? Not enough? I, on the other hand, reckon I got maybe 5 hours sleep out of the 8 and 15-minute flight. So actually I was asleep before we took off. I only remember the plane taking off the ground in Melbourne. So then I woke up and on the map we were somewhere between Bali and Jakarta. So had about 2 hours and 40 minutes to land when I woke up. Rebecca slept all the way through breakfast. I had breakfast. Breakfast was really, really good actually. It was scrambled eggs, which didn't really taste like powdered eggs for once, so which was really nice. So really good breakfast here on Malaysian. Also liked the fact that they had Bluetooth, where you could connect your Bluetooth headphones without a cable, which was really good, and they had onboard Wi-Fi. So yeah, actually quite enjoyed this flight. Real winner. I'd go Malaysian again for sure. Okay, so we've made it to Kuala Lumpur International Airport. We're in one of the terminals. We're now 15 and a half hours into this journey, and we're just going to find out what gate our flight to Phuket flies from.
It's 15 hours in, but I also did a work day this morning too.
Okay, so we've got a couple of hours gap between arriving here in Kuala Lumpur and leaving to Phuket. And what did we just order and stuff up the very first time?
Yeah, cold brew coffee. We thought that we got milk with them.
Picture had milk in it, but when we got it, not so much. So Rebecca, Kim, how are you feeling at the 18-hour mark of our day and night?
Like 2 seriously huge coffees, so I feel alright right now. But I was getting a bit cranky for a minute there. You were getting a fair bit of side eye.
That doesn't sound like you, my love. Here's hoping for that vacant middle seat. This is where we try these things. Rebecca loves the window. I like the aisle, so we've booked one window, one aisle, and we've got vacant seat in between us. So let's see what happens here.
So what did you get in it?
Chicken sandwich, salted peanuts.
Yeah.
Looks like a piece of banana bread. I'm going to go with. Underwater. So it's not too bad on a flight. It's only 1 hour and 15 minutes. So.
Yeah. Now we've been on for what? We've just taken off and we've been served.
Yeah.
And by the looks of it, they've got like other drinks coming too. What's the roll like? The barbecue chicken roll?
It's not like minced chicken, really, but that's all right. Sort of like a bit like a mince, but
yeah,
it's okay. Bye. 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 Bye.
Bye, see you.
So we booked a transfer through booking.com, and which we've done before a few times. So we just had to come outside the terminal door there, and then you find lots of these transport operators out the door here at Phuket, and ours had the sign with our name, and now we're just waiting here for our driver. Loving a luxury bus transfer here in Thailand. All leather seats, all air conditioning, all happening, personal aircon. Okay, so we got dropped off at Rasada Pier, and we had to come to counter number 8 for our ticket. So the lady took our names, took our ticket, gave us a nice little badge and a card, and said, you sit here till 12:30, we come call your name, and then you get on the boat. So let's see what happens then. Just in the line for our ferry now. It's 12:30 and 12:30 in Thailand, 3:30 in Australia. So we've now been travelling 23 hours. We've still got an hour ferry left, and we've still got to find our hotel. Just add to the excitement here of our rough trip. Now the boat has broken down.
It's like one of the sauces.
Okay, so it's been 24.5 hours. And we're finally in our hotel here in Koh Phi Phi. So yeah, so it was a bit of a slog.
I'm so tired. I'm ready for need a shower. We both smell.
Yeah, I think it's more the shower and stuff. Like for me, we've done this sort of trip a lot of times in reality. Like
we have, but the outcome is the same. I get cranky and need some sleep. So I don't thrive or survive off a lot of no sleeping or not a lot of sleep.
I guess as long as the juice is worth the squeeze, and we've got here.
The boat ride was not worth the squeeze.
The boat ride to Koh Phi Phi was rough as. We smashed our way across the Andaman Sea for an hour there to get to Koh Phi Phi. But
not an hour. It was more like 35 minutes. Then we stopped for 10 in the middle of nowhere because the engine
broke
go.
down.
And then we started again and then smashed our way for the next 25 minutes.
But to sum up the trip, like we said, we live 3.5 hours away from the airport. So we spent 7 hours before we'd even left Australia, basically.
Yeah. And we probably don't need to be that early to the airport, but we have one of the worst highways of leading into the city. The Monash is the freeway. Yeah. Monash. There's crashes and stuff on it all the time, so it's a real worry that we won't get to the airport.
The 8-hour flight to 8.5-hour flight to Kuala Lumpur was okay. Comfy. Yeah. The plane was all right.
It was actually quite cold.
It was really cold actually. And I don't normally get cold. Asian flights are generally warm, so it was okay. We spent 3 hours basically at Kuala Lumpur Airport, had a couple of coffees, went for a walk. So that was okay as well. Flight to Phuket was an hour and a half. That was fine. Yeah. Then our driver met us out the front of Phuket Airport. It was an hour to Rasada Pier. Then we sat there for an hour until the ferry took us here to Koh Phi Phi. And our hotel was about 5 minutes from the pier at the most. 200 metres, Google Maps said. So
you were meant to acknowledge the fact that you sat somewhere else on the plane.
Well, I was only so I could film the takeoff and landing, which you've obviously probably seen already in this video. So if it wasn't for me sitting somewhere else, you wouldn't have spectacular footage. But
you would have just used my unspectacular footage.
But anyway, will we travel like this again? Yeah, for sure. For sure. No problem at all. We're going to travel like this in 2 weeks' time when we go home. It's exactly the same trip with the same time scale. So
no, it can't be because we're not from PP this time. So it'll just be
okay. So it'll be an hour and a bit shorter. So 2 hours shorter maybe, but
4 hours.
But still,
we landed in Phuket. Yeah. Then we had to get to the pier. Then we waited at the pier, and then we did this, and then we got here.
So 3 hours shorter. Yeah. But whatever. Anyway, we're going to have to add an hour to go back to the airport from our hotel, so that'll take one of them hours out. Oh, yeah. And then we'll be at the airport 3 hours early, and then we'll have the same flights through back to Melbourne, and then a 3.5 hour drive home. So it'll be short because we don't have to wait at the airport. Well, this is Melbourne Airport. We may have to wait to pick up luggage.
That could actually
for 3.5 hours. So,
PP.
But anyway, look, it's for some people it's not ideal to travel like this, but we've had a long history of travelling
Yeah.
like this, basically, all the time. Especially when we've got limited time frame, you know, like you could have stopped in Kuala Lumpur for another night. We've been there before. You know, we could have stopped on the mainland of Phuket. That would have shaved a couple of hours. But hey, we wanted to come here first, then work our way back to Phuket. So we went to the furthest spot first. But
Yeah.
you know what? Don't know about what anyone else says. If you want to travel like this at your age. If you can do it, all good to you. We can do it. Anyone can do it.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm Mark.
And I'm Bec.
And we're from Street Eats and Window Seats. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow all our channels. We will see you with some more Thailand videos coming up shortly. Bye.
Bye.